Good morning, YouTube. Morning, K Ford. Not a whole lot going on so far. Justin, what's going on? Good morning. I was headed into work for a few hours today. Gotta go hopefully get this Harley Davidson edition Ford F-350 wrapped up so that the customer can drive it home to New York. Morning, Matt. What's going on? I think I'm going to kind of do this during my drive to or from work every day as kind of my my vlog, I guess. Do a little daily video log, and yeah, we'll do it live. That way you guys can be a part of it. Saturday morning. I can't believe there's this many cars out here right now. It's almost 9 o'clock. A little behind where I wanted to be time-wise this morning, but it's all good. So everybody have a good night last night? Everybody enjoying their Saturday morning so far? Anybody sitting in front of the TV watching cartoons with a big bowl of cereal? I miss those days. Oh wow, Justin, you third shifter, huh? Been at it since 3 a.m. Wow, brother, what do you do for, I mean, you're an ATV repair guy. I guess maybe you do that for fun. What do you do for a living, though? That's 3 a.m. to 10 a.m., huh? Or 3 a.m. to 9 a.m. Hopefully the stream is doing okay. Shouldn't be very spotty at all. I have pretty good reception all the way to and from work. Hey Jason, good morning. Welcome to the live stream. Oh, you drive a truck, righto. I would assume that you're a local driver, not an OTR driver. That sign said accident westbound before Bowles. Well, I'm not worried about I-44 this morning. 3 a.m. to 5 p.m. Holy moly. Good morning, Mr. Sadie. What's a lot, Matt? 3 a.m. to 5 p.m. Yeah, I mean, that's 14-hour days. If you're a truck driver, that seems like it might be over the OTR drivers are usually cool, good to know. Thanks, Justin. Seems like OTR drivers, I think, aren't you guys limited to an 8 or 10 hour? Oh, I guess 10-hour shift, that would be right. With breaks, I guess, you take depending on how long of breaks you take. Cool. So yeah, so you're a local driver home every night. That's good, man. You drive for like Coca-Cola or something, or I know a lot of Coca-Cola drivers are local guys. Pepsi, stuff like that. Tweak Diesel, good morning. Welcome to the stream. Another little Honda Honda Accord there behind me. I kind of like the color of his a little better. Mine's kind of a greenish. I gotta get these windows tinted. Then again, I feel like if I had tinted windows, you guys wouldn't be able to see me as well. It'd be pretty dark in here. I have to roll with the sunroof open. Heading to your son's horse show. Right on, man. He shows horses or rides horses competitively. Yeah, Mr. Sadie, I live right there on Tenbrook. Like I can see Fox from my backyard. I can see the Walgreens there. And basically, I'm the second Skyview Court right there before you go up the hill on Tenbrook. OTR and local go by the same. Oh, 14-hour. Okay. Wow, I didn't realize it was 14-hour. I guess does that depend on breaks and stuff, though? How long you take lunch break or you know, relaxation breaks, or I forget what they call those. I know. Who was it? Oh, Frank Emtech used to drive trucks. He rides in Western Saddle Class. Cool, man. So 304, I assume that's your area code. Are you out by Wyoming? I know Wyoming's 307. I was just watching your stream from last night. Oh, wow. Yeah, Cummins, that was a pretty long one. I think that was my longest one so far. It's almost 2 hours. Haul sand to a glass plant. That's cool. They make windshields. That's pretty awesome. Yeah, hit that thumbs up, guys. Thanks, Matt. Man, I love the support of our this little community that we have, man. This really is a cool little community. I'm so glad I stumbled into this. The tool review, tool lovers community, whatever you want to call it, man. It's awesome. My house is in Fox Point, across the street from the police station. A little further. Okay, yeah, I know right where you're at, or where your subdivision is. West Virginia. Okay, so no, 304. Oh wow, so totally other direction. I lived in Wyoming for a little while. That's why I asked. I don't understand how they do area codes. Like, you would think they'd be kind of like zip codes. They kind of start on the East Coast and they go up in numerical value as you go west. But area codes are kind of all over the place. It's weird. Like, so you're 304. St. Louis is 314. Which is kind of cool, actually. And then, like I said, Wyoming I know is 307. A portion of Illinois is 618, but the Kansas City area is 68 or 816, I believe. And then Arnold, where I live, technically, if you have a home phone, it's 636 area code. So weird. I don't understand how they figured out or decided to do all that. West Virginia, man, that's pretty cool. I'd like to check out West Virginia sometime. West Virginia just got another area code added to the state, and it's 681. It is weird how they do that, man. That's crazy. Is that Harley truck you're working? Yes, Cummins, it is a 6.4. Miami's 305. Wow, yeah, I didn't know that one. That's cool, 305. Yeah, I had to take the cab off it last night. I was able to pull one of the up pipes off of it without pulling the cab yesterday. It had cracked a weld at the manifold flange. So San Diego 619, right on. But it cracked a weld. It was puking soot, of course, real bad. Should be 282 in Arnold. Yeah, it did. Well, that was prefix though. The area code I think has always been 636. But yeah, I used to have a 282 number. Lots of 282 numbers. So Cummins Camping, yeah, I was able to pull that and the downpipe, got that passenger side up pipe off. We repaired it, had to also cut out and put in a new bellows on the up pipe, which the up pipes are both inch and a half or inch and a quarter, stainless steel. Only worked on 164, and the guy ran it low on coolant and melted number 2 cylinder. Yeah, whew. That's no good. They'll also, a lot of times, they'll melt a cylinder if the injector hangs open. I just did a 6.4, we did an entire engine swap. He cracked at least one cylinder in half. I never did pull the heads on it to see, but I pulled the glow plug out, stuck my borescope camera down in there, and was able to see that the cylinder was cracked completely in half. But I tell you what, the thing still ran though. It was puking white smoke pretty bad, but it did still run. That's okay, Mr. Sadie. From the south part, live about an hour and a half, 1.5 hours from all the major coal mines. Okay. Plus a lot of, what is that, farms, so I work a lot of agriculture equipment. Okay, right on, Diesel. Alright, that sun is driving me crazy, coming right in just over my dadgum glasses. Yeah, I got you, buddy. $7,000, but oh man, see, and it seems like that's how it goes though, man. These guys, I don't know. I love the performance side of things, and I'm super happy to get this job. I've been there about 9 months now, I guess. I've always wanted to do performance. I've never been satisfied with the way vehicles come out of the factory. I've always been into, customization and performance and really making the vehicle your own. So this is kind of my dream job for the most part. I've never been a diesel tech. Until this job, I never turned a single wrench on a Ford or a diesel. And my very first day, I had to pull the cab up on a 2010 F350 dually. So, first day, completely thrown out of my element. And yeah, I ended up doing 2 cab offs in 2 weeks. That first couple jobs at this shop. So it was pretty interesting. I've learned a lot, a whole lot. Blow all glow plug caps out of passenger side valve cover as soon as boost would build. Oh man, that sucks. Now I tell you, the 6.0 that I just did, the only 6.0 I've worked on, for whatever reason, the head was made wrong. The glow plugs were actually hitting the pistons. It had worn a little divot into each of the 4 pistons on the passenger bank, and each of the glow plugs was kind of bent over at the end. So I mean, it wasn't just contacting a little; it was really mashing these glow plugs. I can't believe it didn't mess up the threads on them or shove them out or whatever. But yeah, it sounds like that truck was building a ton of boost. Sounds like you put possibly some bigger turbos or something, man. Maybe didn't have a wastegate, so it was overpressuring. Not sure. I honestly don't know a ton about the trucks. I just work on them, if that makes any sense. I put parts on, I take parts off. I don't know the inner workings as much as I would like to, I guess. I mean, I understand that they're compression ignition. The more fuel you put in, the more power they're going to make. Timing is all done off of fuel trims and stuff like that, which is super cool. I know I prefer the Cummins a whole lot. I don't get to work on too many though, because they're fucking bulletproof. These Cummins motors are awesome. Cops are out today. It's a second state trooper I've seen over on the other direction. Probably ought to slow my roll. I've been doing about 80 miles an hour this whole time. I think I'll probably kick it down to about 70, especially coming through Maryland Heights here. Number 27 melted. Wow, number 2 was melted. It was still pushing that much boost. That's pretty intense. All right, just under 70. We're gonna kick on the cruise and just cruise along here. So what's everybody doing today? It's the weekend, Saturday. I guess some guys are working, some are just getting off work, heading home. I'm headed to work. Hopefully, I mean that F350 is the only thing I got to work on today. I got to get the cap back down on it, and I think once it hits the dyno, as long as it fires up and nothing's leaking, we can figure out this exhaust leak. Everything should be okay, and then I'm heading home. I don't typically work Saturdays. I'll have a good day and stay safe. And safe weekend. Just got here to the show, so I gotta go. Cool, Diesel. Have a great time, man. Good luck to your boy. I know a shitload about the 6.0 and 6.4. Worked on at a Ford dealer for 8 years. That's awesome, Jason. Yeah, I remember you saying that last night. You were a Ford tech for a while. Lacrosse. Now that's a fun sport to watch, man. Heck yeah. Well, good luck to him in his game. That's a pretty rough sport there, right along there with rugby. Oh, Matt, that's right. You're not far from Dow. You're gonna get to go to the TOT today. That's awesome, man. So it's 9 o'clock here, which means it's only about 7 o'clock in the morning your time, right? The F350 has not been making as much power as it should. I added a dual fueler. The first time I've done a dual fueler on a Ford, so I wasn't aware that you have to reverse flow the secondary high pressure fuel pump. So it was not putting as much fuel as we were telling the injectors they should be getting. So as our RPMs were going up, our injectors were opening more and more, and we were losing rail pressure because of it. So we weren't able to make the kind of power that we were wanting to. We were stuck around 1,300 foot-pounds and about 600 or 650 horsepower, which is not where we should be with the setup that we've got. I know that sounds like a lot, especially to anybody in the gassers, but that's really not a whole lot considering the setup that we have going on. I work for a well-off local guy here. He has tons of toys you would love. Yeah, built Jeep, i8 supercharged Escalade, nice. 45-foot bus with a 500 Detroit, nice. 30-foot double stacker trailer, sweet, dude. 3 choppers. Heck yeah, sounds like a cool dude. Sounds like a really cool guy, and in our area. That's really cool, man. Yeah, I don't know, I'm really getting burnt out on working on these diesels. It's hard work, especially the lift kits. Everything's really pretty high torque value. And yeah, I mean, I'm only 32. I'll be 33 in August, and it's really kind of beating my body up pretty bad, and to the point where I don't think I'm going to have the longevity in this industry that I want to have. So I'm actually starting to consider alternatives to working at this shop. I'd love to stay at this shop. I really want to stay at this shop. It's what I want to do, but I'd rather work on lighter duty things. My right elbow is completely screwed up. It's hard to even pick up my coffee cup. It's getting better though. I gotta say that. A week ago, man, I could not pick this coffee cup up out of my cup holder. hurting so bad. I don't know if it's tennis elbow or what. I don't have any medical benefits through this shop, so I also don't have time to go to the doctor. Not that I enjoy doctors, I hate doctors. Yeah, I mean, it is capable of a lot of power. The 6.4 can put out a ton of torque, ton of power. We've got methanol going in. I think we were talking about adding a second methanol nozzle. We're at a 1.5 right now. We're thinking about adding a secondary nozzle at a 0.15. I'm sorry. We're thinking about adding a 0.1 nozzle as well. He's 33 on Monday. Right on, Jason. Well, happy early birthday, man. So this truck should be, you know, more like 800 horse, probably 1,1700 foot-pounds. It should be up there, and hopefully we'll hit that today. I'll try to stick around and get a final dyno video. The guy that owns the truck flew in from New York to pick it up yesterday. It was supposed to be done. Like I said, we're doing the final little bit of tuning yesterday morning, and it cracked that weld and started puking, blowing coal out from under the hood. Just a bad day, man. It seems like we just keep getting slammed every time a vehicle's getting ready to go out the door. Some kind of little gremlin creeps up and kicks us in the ass. Oh, Justin Dow just went live, guys. I'm gonna hop over there. Thank you so much for tuning in this morning. Tune in today, though. I'm going to do kind of a day in the life. I know Dow is going live again here shortly, but check in with me. I'm going to be doing a kind of a day in the life type of thing like Joel did a while back. So stay tuned, guys. Thanks for coming in. Like, subscribe, hit that thumbs up button, and I'll see you over on Dow's channel. See ya. Yeah, Mr. Sadie, Street Outlaws. Me too, man. Street Outlaws and Naked and Afraid. See you later.